Yo. Welcome to the In The Stu Podcast, man.
Yeah.
Welcome. It was a vibe.
Yes, sir.
Yo. Turn up. Happy Black History Month, man.
Yes, sir.
Round of applause for my African American brothers and sisters who came before me, who paved the way for us to live how we live in the day. Thank you. Happy Black History Month, man.
Amen.
Hey, and speaking of it, we're gonna let the round of applause go down a little bit. But speaking of it, I see some of you people out there, you disingenuous people.
Depends
out
on
there.
what you about to say.
Yeah.
I see y'all took Black Lives Matter out your bio.
Hey,
Should have
wait.
left it there.
Wait, hold on. That's hilarious.
I see it.
Put up
You
there.
had it in there because it was trending, right?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Y'all think I don't be watching.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Y'all don't think we peep.
It was only a matter of time.
It was only a matter of time.
Who are y'all trying to fool, man?
You see what I'm
Who
saying?
y'all trying to fool, bro?
Who y'all trying to fool, bro?
Hey, clip that too.
Yeah.
I see it.
Niggas took out them black squares.
Yeah,
out
them
of
black
there.
with the fist. Niggas
we
don't got the fist in the bio no more, bro. The different color fist and shit. I see it. It's not trendy no more. I know. Welcome to the pod, man. Welcome to the pod.
Another good day.
Oh my God. How's everybody doing? What episode is this?
Episode
133.
34.
34. Yeah, we
134.
recorded one with
134.
old girl.
With Z.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Zana.
Z.
Yeah, she cool,
She's
man.
the homie.
She cool.
Yeah.
She cool as hell.
She could be a pod member, to be honest.
Nah,
She's a natural.
She's someone that
She's a talent.
we could have
Yeah.
like pretty frequently.
Yeah, she could be like how we had LeBron a couple times. We could have her.
Exactly.
We could have her on here too. She was
And
great.
I honestly think she's very good at potting. And if you haven't watched the previous episode, go back and watch the episode. We have
Facts.
my homegirl, my client,
Yeah.
one of my friends, Z, on the episode, and she did an amazing job. She's a natural.
Facts.
Round of applause for her, even though she's not here right now. But
Oh damn, that was an accident.
fuck, yeah, round of applause for her. Y'all get the vibes. But
For real.
We got to get Danny back on there.
Speaking of Danny,
speaking of Danny, no, he just got to unmute his mic. He's on.
Oh, word.
Nah, I'm good. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
What's
just
up,
making
Dan?
sure, nigga.
Big Dan.
Bro, where's your mom at, bro?
Where's your mom? Where your
Where your
mom at?
mom
Where your mom at, man? That is.
what's up, Dan?
Am I just a voice or am I in the?
You might have video too. We'll figure that out after. But right now, you are a voice.
Yeah, just look.
You are the voice of Jersey right now. So
Yeah, the voice of
Voice
Jersey.
of Jersey. That's funny, bro.
welcome, man. It's been a minute.
For real, bro.
Guys, how you
Yo, I'm
been?
saying,
How you been, bro?
Yeah.
good, bro.
Tell us about what's
I
been
just
going
decided
on.
to take the night off. Like, I don't feel like fucking studying tonight. So,
Okay. All right. Respect. I
Tell us
understand.
about that though, like how the studying's been going.
oh my god, it's my life. It's like,
Nah. Tell them niggas where you were at in your class though. Come on, bro.
oh, I'm up there, bro.
Come on,
I'm
man.
up.
Oh yeah.
Talking shit.
Yeah,
Top of
you
the
know what
class.
it is? I'm just taking this extremely seriously. I've reached that age where everything you do, you have to take seriously. You know, like there's no more fucking games. I'm not a kid anymore. So
Yeah.
if I want to get to where I want to be, I gotta put in the work, and that's I've been doing that, and I'm proud of myself. Honestly, I didn't think I could do it.
Amen.
I love that, bro.
Amen.
Facts.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wait, your food here, Peter?
This man got food.
Hold on, I'm gonna check the cameras too.
All right.
Cause I don't think you gotta press this button when you press record.
I think I did. Oh.
It's like a little orange.
Yeah, the one in the front. Yeah, I got you. I got the timer on too and everything. This man Peter got food. We got wings and things or whatever.
Ooh, nice.
beans.
Oh, is that the famous spot from down
Yeah,
there?
just put it. Yeah. Just
Nah,
bring it.
that's that wing spot or something, right?
I don't know. It's wing it or some shit like that.
Yeah. You said just wing it. That's a good name too.
Yeah, that's what I'm open.
Yeah, just wing it. That's hard
Just
actually.
wing it. Wait, is Danny still here?
Yeah, Danny right here.
Yeah, I'm here.
So what's up with it, man? You valedictorian of your class or?
No. I mean, there's a kid who in my class who he transferred from another department that is. I don't want to get like at what I do, but he just transferred from another department and it's pretty much the same. So the transfer for him was over, but For me, the reason why I'm proud of myself and I consider it bigger is just because like I come off the street not knowing nothing and I'm pretty much right there with him, you know?
Smacking niggas, yeah.
I like that. I like that, man.
Facts.
Yeah. And I sucked at high school, like 1.3 GPA. Like I took nothing seriously.
Damn.
Like my life was a joke, bro. I was a clown. I was a bum.
Damn.
Nah.
In high school, I'm saying in high school.
1.3 is crazy,
My-
nigga.
Yeah, bro, I was bad,
he said he
dude.
didn't take it serious. I mean, like what was it that you had? Like, because the case for me was like I had honors classes and everything, but I just didn't take it serious. I was just like, eh.
I didn't even have honors classes, dude. I just didn't take anything serious. Like life, like I don't know.
Oh, I got you. Was it?
I got by because teachers just always liked me. People always liked me, so they kind of just passed me by. But
Yeah.
not to say I was an idiot. Like I think I'm actually smart, but
Yeah, you're very smart, bro. You're very smart.
Yeah.
We know that. We can tell this man over here, yo.
Yo, Peter, we gotta.
oh, Peter's making a face. That fucking tard.
No, he's not making a face.
He's making a face in some chicken wings.
Yeah, he
nigga.
got
We
his
got a
face in some
broadcast
chicken
to do,
wings.
nigga.
My bad.
Nigga,
I pressed him.
We got a podcast to do, nigga.
He got his
Lock
face
in.
in some wings right now.
I need to get something in my stomach real quick.
Pause, nigga. This man just.
damn.
All right, for the listeners out there, Peter is over there fucking up some chicken wings, and he just said he needs something in his stomach.
Yeah, that's
Nigga
crazy.
nigga is trying to have a freak off in here, bro.
God damn, man. You
Chill, bro. What the hell?
nigga, that's some list worthy shit, nigga.
yeah, that shit crazy. You said that shit. That was just a natural response.
I need something in my stomach.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's crazy.
Ah,
Yo,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, you
Yo,
did.
wait. All right.
The wings hitting though.
But how was your week, Kevin?
Week's good, man. It's just been a regular week. Nothing really to, elaborate on. Just working out. That's about it. What about you?
Nice. My
So-
week.
Oh, that's all the way in June. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get right for a wedding.
Nigga trying to get skinty.
You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the groomsmen,
Ooh.
Nice.
so I gotta.
Y'all did the bachelor party already?
Nah, bachelor party is next month in Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
That's
going to
lit.
Vegas. Yeah, we're going to Vegas. That shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's lit.
So yeah, that's about it. Keith.
I just been working, playing COD, taking COD a bit more serious.
okay.
Like that.
Trying to lock
That's
in on
insane, bro. I've never heard anyone say that before.
what
I wish Los was here.
taking.
I've been taking COD very more serious.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's what fuck, I almost said Lois. That's what Lois does, bro.
Facts.
Oh damn, we were gonna say that. I don't. Damn.
Oh,
Kevin.
should I bleep that out?
I don't know. I mean, it's in his Twitter bio.
Yeah, he put it in his
Oh,
Twitter bio.
okay. Then yeah. All right. Then it's
Yeah,
cool.
but
Surprise.
send
Dude,
us-
I know the
send
first
us-
one who's snitching.
It's me? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
Send the first part of this to him and see if he's all right with that first.
I could just believe it.
But
Sure. Yeah, that too. Remember to do so.
Yeah, when's it at? 11? All right.
All right,
I'm writing
cool.
down these timestamps. I got y'all.
yeah, we just trying to lock in on COD a bit more.
Shit
I always
lit.
game competitively, but
wow.
I haven't played COD in like 8 years, 10 years almost. Well, more than 10 years since before I graduated high school, really. And I'm just trying to lock back in on it because I used to be real sweaty back in my younger years, but I kind of lost it a little bit. So it's just like regaining that shit.
I got you.
But
You
I
play
play
Surge?
Yeah, I play Surge. That's like my best.
sweaty as fuck.
That's my best game mode on COD because
I
like
hate Surge.
the
Me
games
too.
that I transferred to was basically search and destroy, and
I feel like it's the most competitive.
it
Technically.
is
Yeah,
the most
Technically.
competitive. Like every other game that came
Everyone
after,
camps in Surge, man.
It depends. Like some people just hold lanes in that shit,
yeah,
bro.
the whole lanes. But like with me, like what I do is like I'm an aggro player, so I'd rather go try to get up in somebody's face than like hide
Fair.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but besides that, man, working out, grinding, just trying to lock in on like multiple lanes in my life right now, and yeah,
I like that.
just staying focused,
Mm-hmm.
grinding and quiet.
Peter?
Yes, sir. Same shit as usual. Same thing in terms of Keith working out, just trying to get healthy and shit. I think there was something else. Oh, I just got some traveling coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, for like comps.
Okay, where you headed?
I got to go to Salem
Yo, I'll be right back.
All right, bet.
In Massachusetts?
Yo, funny enough, like there's a Salem in Massachusetts and there's a Salem in New Hampshire, and they're like 30 minutes apart.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Somebody's
Salem?
mad.
What's that?
Salem?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You know, like the
but it's like, you know,
witch trials?
Salem witch trials and shit like that, where they did, like, they just found a bunch of girls. They were like, bitch, you a witch. And they just killed them.
Oh,
That's where they did that shit. Steve specifically, shout out Steve, is saying like that's some of the weirdest places you can be in, like fucking Massachusetts, bro.
In Salem, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
it's
shit.
I mean, it's just, bro, it's just like where they killed witches and shit like that. And some niggas make that shit their whole personality.
Well, it's not. I don't even think it was directly witches. I think it was people who like disagreed with the majority's ruling too. So
I don't even know.
They
Bro.
can.
Yeah, I'm
they
not
can.
sure.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Talking about
Salem witch trials,
Yeah, like if someone studied the human body, they would consider that like
witchcraft.
Yeah, like
Really?
witchcraft. Witchery.
Fucking
So like,
losers.
what's the dude named Not Plato? Who's the guy that like who had the emblem of the person of the human body? That
Da
was
Vinci.
Like this? Yeah, like they considered him a witch too, but
Damn.
he was
Because
just
he
like,
was smart.
yeah, because he was just like
Yeah, they were
researching
like, ooh, if that nigga was over here, we'd
Yeah.
cook him.
he was willing to research the human body instead of just like putting it all on like the gods or whatever.
Mhm.
They sent him a
Gotcha.
travel pamphlet coming out to Salem.
Yeah, so they consider him a witch as well. And
Yeah, come on, man.
I think he stood on trial or something for some shit, and they basically said like, no, you can't.
You can't do that to this nigga. That's
Yeah.
funny.
I remember they did that to Plato.
Oh yeah, they did it to Plato too. My favorite guy. Yeah, but they did
Yeah,
it. They did it to
Plato,
Plato
they put
too.
him on trial for allegedly corrupting the youth, and all he did was telling the like people like to think for themselves. And
Yeah,
Damn.
That's really all it was.
Crazy.
but I
crazy how
with
history
that being
repeats
said,
itself.
there is women out here who think they're witches.
Get the fuck out of my face.
There are.
Deadass.
There are. They're definitely
I know.
Yeah.
Wait,
In
And
2024.
I
women who
get
think
that.
what?
They're witches.
They're witches in 2024.
No, like you can go on like TikTok and find that shit. There was one dude, I remember there was like this little beef where this dude was like, if any of y'all think y'all a witch, like I will give you the absolute ability to like curse me or some shit like that. Not me. I ain't say all this. So don't curse me.
they're gonna come for you.
Don't
Yeah, for
curse
real.
Peter.
But like
they're gonna put something in your stomach, a broomstick.
Oh my god.
Paul.
Damn.
No, that's funny. But yeah, so he sat there for like a month and like nothing happened, which was funny as fuck because they were all on TikTok being like, "Oh, I need you to send me like a lock of your hair, a picture of you, all this other shit." And he actively sent all that shit and nothing happened.
Oh,
That
I
shit
remember
was
that.
fun. That shit was funny as hell. Other than that, so after Salem, I got to go to Louisiana. Then there's
Another creepy place.
Another
yeah,
creepy
yeah,
place.
it is gonna be in Baton Rouge too. So, and then like 2 other places, and I got to go to Chicago in April too. So,
Okay.
yeah, a lot of shit going
All
on,
those are comps.
except for Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. Alex doing he has a white coat ceremony.
Congratulations.
damn, congrats,
man.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, man.
Yeah, so it's cool. I
Can we
mean,
get
that
an
ain't got
applause
nothing to do with
Can
me.
we get an applause for Alex?
Yeah, that ain't got
Shout
nothing to do with me. So shout out to that nigga.
Hey, that's your brother, man. Proud of him, bro.
Yeah, let that nigga keep doing what he doing. Yeah, whatever. Nah. Yeah, but that's about it, man. Just yeah, trying to stay on top of stuff the best I can.
For sure.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to get into it?
Let's get into it, man.
Well, speaking of getting into some shit,
Mm-hmm.
we can't keep Nikki out of the bullshit. I guess. I guess Nikki just has to voice her opinion on
Great
any
segment.
female,
You know what?
any female artist who's potentially doing good.
Bro,
Now, did y'all hear the diss? I did not hear the
I
diss.
heard
Yeah,
both.
I heard the song.
Mm-hmm.
I think she released it acoustic.
Acoustic?
Oh, yeah, she
released it
did.
acoustic
She did
because there
2 of
was
them.
what's his name, Juju on the beat. He also works with
With Meg.
Meg,
Yeah.
and they went in.
No sample clearance?
Yeah, they didn't clear it. So I think she released the acoustic, and then someone, or they like attached a beat to the acoustic,
Mm-hmm.
and then other people attached like beats that they thought fit. But the original
wow.
release, it didn't sound good.
Got it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I heard one where it's kind of like, y'all know, like the itty bitty piggy beat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of had like that pop, 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 like that
Yeah.
sound to it. And
Okay.
so that sounded a lot better to me. And better than the original because the beat that got put on it just didn't like kind of.
It didn't fit.
Yeah, it didn't feel right. So basically, the diss was Meg dissed Nicki talking about her dude and how he's like, yeah, potentially.
You might have to cut that part out, Kevin.
He's a
Just
P
that
word. I'm sorry.
P
He's a
word.
P word.
He's a P word, and basically, Megan mentioned something called Megan's Law, which is a law that how do we do this without having all the words? But if you don't know what Megan's Law is, just go research it. Megan mentioned that in her diss to Nicki.
Can you pull that up real quick, Kevin?
And
yeah, I got you.
Just so we have a little bit of reference.
all right, yeah, I think I can explain it without. So Megan's Law basically is saying that if you were
Damn,
a registered
that's a good bar.
P or SA, you have to notify the community
the
that
people
you live
around
in,
you.
the community that you live in, that you got.
That's a bar.
I thought, wow.
Damn.
I'm over here thinking, my bad. I'm over here thinking that it's like, she's just saying like, if you fuck with me, I'm going to get you back. But like, that is a bar though.
That's a bar.
Yeah, that's a bar. So basically,
That's tough.
That's crazy.
the little girl's dad, who the law is made after, Megan, her dad, basically reached out and was just like, he doesn't like the fact that like, I guess his daughter's name is being negatively used in this
in a rap beef.
because mind you, this beef made CNN News or whatever big news channel.
Insane.
So it's not like it's just only in the rap community.
Yeah,
he's like I don't want these rap bitches.
Yeah,
talking about serious
made that nigga more racist.
But at the end of the
Black
day,
History Month.
your situation is now the name of the law. So like, it's not like they're talking directly about your daughter. It's talking about the law.
And
so
it
like,
kind of has to do with it because of her husband.
and the bar was fire, so you gotta let that shit ride.
I would have been, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If it was my daughter too, and I heard that shit, I would have been.
Yeah, that's tough. Now that shit kind of hit. I ain't gonna lie. But
that slide.
As a dad, as a girl dad, I kind of see where he coming from. But at the same time, you have to. I think a part of being an adult, even though you go through trauma, is you still have to have the ability to think outside of your realm,
Outside of yourself. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Right.
So yeah, but Nicki, she came back
Bigfoot.
with the Bigfoot rap, and it was slapping. I just wish she would rap normal instead of doing like the.
Yeah.
like
She did the Roman shit.
Yeah, she does.
She did
Like
the Roman
on the whole
shit,
thing,
yeah.
like she'll go up and down throughout
okay,
the whole
okay.
thing.
Yeah. So, but overall, I think Nicki's ongoing issue, isn't about the girls themselves. Like, it's not about the Lotto. It's not about the Cardi. It's not about the Megan. I think her issue is with the big people behind her. Is the issue. So like, Rock Nation, Atlantic. I think that she has issues with them because they're trying to replace her. They pushing other artists to like try not replicate her sound, but like Nicki was. Yeah. After Kim and them, Nicki was the next runner up.
She was the queen at the time.
Yeah, she was the queen at the time, and these other labels see that and they're trying to not mimic it, but like they see the wave that she's on.
Yeah. Trying to basically dethrone her.
Yeah. And it's like she's still selling. I know she kind of feels slight because she never won a Grammy. Like, yeah, it's a lot of baggage that come with it. But I think her bigger problem is, I think she's like, I don't care about y'all. Y'all are pawns, no matter what y'all think. I give a fuck about y'all labels who are like trying to like
That's a different angle for sure.
Discredit and dethrone me.
I can fuck with that angle, to be honest with you, because I'll be honest, I never thought about it like that. I think the crazier thing that's coming of this whole situation is that, and I don't know, I haven't heard anything from like Megan's fans, but I think that Megan is also starting to develop a standum of like, of fans, right? Yeah. As we know, Nicki has those stands, being the Barbz and shit like that, and they've been actually doxing people who don't agree with Nicki.
Insane.
I know, it's funny as fuck,
fucking
bro. It's
crazy.
hilarious, bro. And there's this one dude in particular, that TikTok I sent y'all that I know y'all niggas ain't watched.
Oh my god.
I watched it.
That shit was lit though, wasn't it?
I watched it.
Tell me that nigga wasn't lit though. It's,
Nah,
bro,
when he started naming his points and
Yeah.
like what he would do if she don't want this,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, he in his bag now. nigga, it started off real.
I didn't see the video, but I saw the tweets.
I got it. I'll
the text
play.
after, which was fucking.
I think
hilarious.
I gotta disconnect Danny though, but I'll play.
Keith said your page is skewed.
hey, bro.
That shit was
man.
funny as fuck.
Hey, man. I'm just here for the beef, bro. I'm here for the
Nah,
beef.
nah,
I'm here for the
facts.
tea.
Facts.
Here
facts,
for the tea,
facts.
you know that. All right, I ain't gonna unplug Danny so you can hear it.
Interestingly enough,
This shit
today is
long
the
though.
birthday
Yeah.
of the person who doxed and leaked my private and personal information onto the internet this past weekend in response to my criticisms of Nicki Minaj. Now, what's
Just
actually
listen,
a
Kevin.
little bit funny is you happened to dox me the night of my younger brother's birthday. You leaked my phone number, a former address me and my family used to reside in. Now, I'm sure many of y'all are wondering, oh my God, Eric, why didn't you bring attention to this when it first happened? Well, one, I didn't see it fit to boost or amplify content containing my personal information, one of which was approximate locations to the current city and state that I live in. And number two, after doing a bit of scrolling and clicking around, I found every bit and piece of information I needed to find on you, one of which was your birthday. So I waited. Now, here's the thing.
This a real nigga, bro.
I've never sought legal recourse through the U.S. justice system, but I've also never been doxxed to this degree. And I want to be clear. I can only speak for me. The people I can't speak for is my family, my extended family. The people who felt slighted by your decision to not only endanger my life, but the lives of my younger brothers and my mother. So you have one of two options. One, you will not only issue me a direct and sincere apology, but you will do so on the very same platform you use to dox and disseminate my private and personal information, because what was done in public will be apologized for in public. Number two, you will delete that stand page. You will delete your account. It must be done away with, my love. And three, you will take down the post containing my personal and private information. It's still up. And that's nuts. Macadamia. Now, should you choose not to follow
That part was gay as hell.
Oh
I ain't gonna
my
lie to you.
God.
Oh, he thought he ate. He thought he ate.
Macadamia.
That's a man?
That's a guy, yes.
Will be
Oh
filed.
my god.
Two, legal representation will be involved so as to seek compensatory damages for the trauma you sought to inflict on me and my
Amen. I
family.
like that.
Three, a phone call and several emails will be issued to the technical college at which you major in nursing for to let them know that somebody who potentially will be seeking a career in nursing and be medically responsible for the lives of people saw it fit to endanger the lives of regular civilians over celebrity drama.
I love that.
And number four, you also run the risk of your face and the account in which you used to dox me being plastered across the entire internet. Now, had this been an attack solely directed at me and me only, I would have let it fly.
Put your headphones on
God
quick,
honest truth,
Kevin.
Scout's honor.
Listen to this
Plus,
shit.
you're
Listen
only
what this
20.
nigga said. Listen what this nigga said, bro. That's all I'm saying. Put your headphones back on.
Oh no, I heard that.
Oh, okay. No. It gets even better.
Your account in which you used to dox me being plastered across the entire internet. Now, had this been an attack solely directed at me and me only, I would have let it fly. God honest truth, Scout's honor.
Scout's
Plus,
honor.
you're only 20. But because you got my family involved, with that being said, I'm looking forward to your apology, Amaria. Happy birthday. Congratulations to you for getting into nursing school, and say hi to Grandma Ida for me.
Oh,
Kisses.
that's
That
crazy.
nigga had all that information.
That's kind of crazy.
W for that nigga, bro.
That's wild.
The fact that people are willing to dox over beef that has nothing to do with them is insane. So I will say,
Fucking crazy.
The Barbz.
I want you guys to go watch Swarm, please.
Oh yeah, we watched it already.
Bro, if you can watch it, but what I'm saying is, that's exactly what people are dealing with.
Swarm was a show that Donald Glover, formerly known as Childish Gambino, that he made or produced, and it was basically about like a stan fan who was crazy over an artist, but
It's like a Beyonce-esque artist.
but a Beyonce is artist, and they basically went on a killing spree and was like killing people for it and shit like that. And he recorded. The show was okay. It was the show where what's her name? Chloe.
She was getting her back blown out.
Chloe Bailey
first
was getting
episode.
her back blown out. First fucking minute of the episode.
First like 5 minutes for sure.
Insane.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean the show was all right to me, but it was still like it had like a moment to it.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Off topic, Billie Eilish did amazing in that show, bro. Her acting,
Yeah,
she went stupid.
yeah, she's an artist.
Yeah, she's truly an artist. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
Like, she went stupid in that shit. I was so impressed.
But can we also talk about how the Nicki fans were leaking Meg's mom's grave location, like where she's buried?
Yeah, they did the most on that, bro. That's weird to me.
That shit is
The
fucking
thing that
People are weird.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really weird to me.
the thing that gets me about like Nicki's I guess attitude toward the whole thing is like she's not stopping them either. She's kind of like enabling them
Yeah, I
to
think
continue.
she's definitely encouraging them to do it.
That's kind of wild, bro.
She's not encouraging them, but she's not telling them to stop.
Yeah. She's kind of like, whoops, shouldn't
Sorry.
have fucked with me or some shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like,
So I think when you
Sorry,
got that
Bigfoot.
much power, you kind of like that shit.
I can imagine because
think you kinda
niggas
like
fighting,
that
niggas
shit.
fighting for you, and you're not even doing anything.
You don't gotta
Yeah.
do nothing, bro.
That's
I think that's kinda
wild.
cool.
That is
makes
crazy.
you think about the glory days when she was like charting and shit like that.
The
That's
thing
probably-
is, like,
No, she's charting out.
Oh, she's charting out?
yeah, I mean, yeah, she's going to like. That's the thing, like, especially when a beef around like this comes around, especially if it has to do with Nicki, she's going to chart every single time.
Yeah,
Fair. That's fair.
Like,
That's
it's inevitable.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
for
she's
real.
charting, but like so is like Lotto, so is Meg.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, you just gotta accept that it's gonna be younger talent
Absolutely,
coming
bro.
in behind you, and you kind of gotta like not pass the throne, but you gotta like make way inevitably.
Make room,
Like,
make room type shit. Because like you don't have to beef with all of them, bro. Like it's really not that big of a deal, for
right,
real.
right,
And
right.
it's a competition that if y'all not gonna be teammates, it's a competition at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
bro. Like you just got to leave it as what it is. You know what's funny though? There was her man came up and said like it's hot when she's a little immature.
Who said that? Nicki's man?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
my
nigga need to
God.
go somewhere now.
No,
That sounds like some P word shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
I
what
catch the
made it
joke.
funny, bro. That's what made it
Yeah.
funny. That nigga said that like he was like, oh yeah, like this shit is.
That sounds like
I like this a lot.
that sounds like some P word shit, man.
That nigga's a nut, bro.
Oh my goodness. Man.
Let me see.
Danny, you got anything to say about that?
I mean, I heard about the beef, but now I'm like learning about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand why this is hurting people to the core to where they need to do like evil things like that.
doxing
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
don't understand that at all.
I'll
Let the
never
rappers
get it,
let
bro.
them go at it or whatever. But to the
Yeah.
point to where you like
Please.
leaking someone or like doxing someone, like bro, I just don't understand. Like,
I
why
think the
fuck?
problem people need hobbies, man. I'm gonna keep saying this shit. People need hobbies.
Bro,
Facts.
They need a passion. They need something.
That's why I play games, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Van, convince girls to get into video games, bro. I know, but like, you know what I mean? But you notice how it just keeps people occupied. You feel me?
They could play Sims and have beef in Sims.
That's crazy.
Yo, a lot of baddies are starting to play.
yes, bro. People, you should play games, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful women are starting to play
Streaming.
video games.
Let this be a lesson. Go play some video games, y'all.
For real, bro.
But speaking of like beef, whether it be friendly or not, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Joe Budden's Patreon. The Joe
Oh, that was on the
Budden-
Patreon specifically.
I don't know if they like cut that part out
Mm-hmm.
and let release that part of the episode to the Patreon.
Okay.
Because like they have a thing to where they do like when shit get out of hand or something,
Yeah.
they'll just
Does
put,
that
like-
happen often?
No, it doesn't happen often, but like arguments that get out of hand happens often, and they have a tag where it be like JBP. Where will you be without JBP?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, so like YouTube, you will only just hear, where would you be without a JBP?
Yeah.
And then they all just be sitting there
Hey,
like,
remember when we used to go Patreon mode and say some wild shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
like
what that
in
remind me of.
In YouTube, it'll cut to like from like the beat or like the last topic to like the JVP. So then you know what it is.
That's
Yeah.
funny as hell.
We need to bring that back. Patreon mode.
We would actually have to get a Patreon. for
eventually.
real.
We'll eventually get a Patreon.
But
that should be so funny.
But yeah, so basically on the episode, whether it be released on YouTube or not, you can go check it out. Basically what happened is one of Joe's, I guess you can call him a best friend because like although they've fallen out before, they're super close. They know everything about each other. Like they have a good dynamic, but they love to argue with each other.
Okay.
All right. So
those are friends like that. Yeah.
I guess basically you can say these two, Joe and Ish, they're Eskimo brothers. And if you don't know what an Eskimo brother is, look it up. We're not here for that.
Get you one.
Man,
So
one.
basically him and Ish is Eskimo brothers. And Joe came out on a whim and said, I have never, although we're Eskimo brothers, I have never intentionally tried to fuck on someone that one of my boys fucked on. I have never intentionally tried to do that, right? So in Ish's mind, Ish is like, nigga, you're lying. Joe is like, I don't do shit like that. That's not my bag.
Right.
Ish is like, nigga, you're lying. Ish brings up an example with the female that they both remember
It's funny as fuck.
that Ish introduced to Joe. And Joe was like, I guess Joe and the girl clicked and Joe was kissing the girl in the back of the club.
God
right?
damn.
So Joe says, my intentions was never to fuck her. And it's just like, nigga, if you're tongue kissing her in the back of a club, nigga, the only thing that's keeping you from fucking her in that moment
It's the club.
is the club.
It's
It's the
truly the
setting.
club, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what Ish was saying. So basically, Joe was just basically like, nigga, I like he was playing semantics, saying like, my intent is not to fuck her.
Yeah,
and then
he was saying too, like he said, I don't know her from you. I don't know her.
Oh
from
yeah,
you.
and that's what he was saying.
Wow.
That's what he was That's his other argument. He was like, I didn't meet her through you. And he was basically telling Ish like, I met her or I know her from like other niggas and shit like that. And he like basically making it seem like, one, I didn't meet her from you. Two, all we doing is kissing and you bugging over a kiss. Ish was saying, nigga, I don't care about the fact that you kissing her. It's the fact that you saying something that you said you would not do.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, nigga, you doing this shit, bro. Like, so basically what I'm saying is like, I took Ish's side, of course, because like, I just feel like people like Joe, he tries to manipulate to what suits him, what fits his scenario, what fits his situation.
Right.
And although I view what they're doing as content, it has good content value, because at the end of the day, your job is to perform and be like entertaining,
Right.
and give your viewers like, make them kind of feel like they're a part of the team, but like, so I like the fact that they leaned into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a nut for that. Like, nigga, if you're kissing the bitch behind the club,
Yeah.
the only thing keeping you from fucking her right there
Is the setting, just like you said.
Yeah. Y'all being in the club.
Yeah. So basically, he panned it down to like, Ish was being emotional, bitching about a kiss and shit like that. He's just like,
That's
and like the thing about it,
crazy.
the Ish and Joe combo is that like, in heated situations, and it's I hate to compare it to myself, but like people know with me, like once I snap, I'm out. I'm snapping, nigga.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so like it's just kind of the same way. He like tried to stay calm, and at first like Joe was yelling and being extra. And just like,
I did see
I'm gonna
that.
let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Blah 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 blah. But it got to a point to where like Joe was like, he was like, nigga, you care about the fucking bitch. You care about me kissing on the bitch, and you trying to say I'm fucking her. He like, nigga, Joe Anthony Button, have you ever?
Wow.
Can you
He said his whole name. He really did. That
can-
was funny.
He said his
The
own name as
government.
well. He was like Antoine, whatever the last name is. He was like, do you think I care about that bitch? And Joe was like, I don't know. He was like, nigga, you know I don't care about her, bro. But it's just the
It's the principle.
It's the principle, nigga.
Yeah, it's the principle, bro. And like that was the funniest thing about the whole exchange, because I really thought initially I thought it was another argument, because I saw it on TikTok this morning, and I was like, oh, it's just an old one popping up. And then I saw Joe flip out and be like, what'd he say? He said something about 2024. He's like flipping out and like throwing his fucking headphones and shit like that.
He was like, we bitching over a kiss in 2024 that happened 15 years ago. But bro, he's like the definition of like a gaslighter.
No, dead ass, bro. Like,
100%.
and I hate using that word, but like, bro, like,
No,
he was constantly moving the goalposts throughout the whole situation. Granted, I didn't listen to the whole thing, so like, if anybody can chime in on this, like, please do. But like, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I was on Ish's side, because Ish was saying like, bro, I don't care about what you did, but like, you're lying about what you did for the sake of the pod. And he was like, and we had this conversation before.
Yeah, that's what he said. We
And
talked about.
he's like, we
you
talked
told
about
me
this
information, bro. Like, you told me this shit, bro.
So this is not the first time they even talked about it at all.
No, but he's just
the crazier
lying
part.
on the pod. Like, that's the crazy part. You know
What
what
the
I
fuck
mean?
is wrong with Joe Budden?
I
bro?
mean, I've met people like that though, bro. Like, I really
Bro,
have.
I
But
know.
it's exactly why he's like 50 and not married. Is because like that's just who he is.
I mean, he in a relationship now
Yeah.
that for like the past.
Oh, bro, how do you sound being in your 50s calling someone your girlfriend, dude? Like, you sound like a clown.
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, you are what you are, though. But he is man. Like, I can't. So like, as a creator, as a creator, as a podcaster, as a broadcaster, as a entertainer, I appreciate Joe and other podcasters like him, because like, one, he is who he is. All right.
Yeah.
right.
All you can do is be unapologetically yourself. If you're a liar, be an unapologetic liar. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
No, yeah, absolutely.
you got to take people for
What they
who
are.
who they say they are. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he may not. I mean, if y'all ever. What I tell people is like, give that shit a chance. Go. It's like people who say they would never watch the In The Stu podcast because
It's a bunch of dudes or whatever. Yeah.
It's a bunch of dudes. We ain't got the best setup.
We got thousands of views.
Yeah, we ain't got thousands. It's like trying to like say that. But like, all I'm saying is like, some people, like, if you want to see good podcasting, go give some of his recent episodes a view, bro.
Okay. All right.
Like, bro, like that. It's a reason why he got #1 for like the past 2 years, bro.
No, yeah,
That is
he's
kinda
definitely
wild.
been on
Like,
top. Yeah, as far as like all this shit goes.
It's good podcasting, bro. Like, and honestly, like, what I do is like, I watch our podcast and I study what I'm doing and how I can make it more entertaining and shit like that. And then I watch other podcasts to kind of like, I don't
Take
want to say
pieces from
mimic,
it. Yeah,
but
no, I
take
get
pieces, take the shit I like and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
No, I get that completely.
And anybody who's within the art craft, or like, even if you're in school, you're studying, you can take stuff,
Take influence.
take influence from other people who you see study efficiently and do the same thing that they do. And there's
Absolutely.
nothing wrong with that. You should do that in every craft, no matter what it is, bro.
Absolutely. 100%. So, question though, like, as someone who avidly watches the podcast, do you think that it'll come to a point between Ish and Joe to where they like completely separate, or
Nah, I think honestly, and that's the thing about having like a healthy friendship, because they've been through that already. They did that.
oh,
already.
the falling out
Yeah,
specifically?
the falling out, because and they had a fight similar to this over like Joe. They had a fight on a podcast about Joe, like he similar situation.
Filled
like
her
Joe,
up with hookah?
Yeah, he filled, because
Oh my
he said I would never entertain. I would never. I forgot what he said, but
It was
he
like it was a similar
it
thing.
was a similar thing, and Ish was like, "Bro, if you saying this right now, why'd you let old girl into your crib, even if she came over there like on her own doing? Why'd you let her in, and why are you smoking hookah, setting up the hookah and smoking hookah with her, and shit like that?" That's what Ish was saying. Like, nigga, you saying that you wouldn't do this, and you did it before.
You've done
nigga.
it before. Yeah.
And Joe kind of made it the same situation. Like, nigga, you tripping over me
Being a good guest or being a good host or whatever.
Being a good host and shit like that. It's like, nigga, you should have kept it brief, nigga, and gave her the deuces, nigga. Why are you filling the bitch up with hookah, bro? That's
one of the funniest lines I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. That nigga said he filling her up with hookah, bro. ain't the only thing he filled her up with.
Oh,
Freaky
my
ass
goodness.
shit.
But yeah, like it's just good podcasting, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and people, some people be like, I don't want to hear shit like that. I don't want to listen to shit like that. Well, go to Joe Rogan, another GOAT. Go to another GOAT.
Yeah, facts.
But like, I feel like if you're a part of culture, you just gotta like listen to culture related shit, and that's
Right.
what he covers, bro.
Right. And that's what we cover.
Yeah,
Amen.
same too.
man.
We on our way up there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, they've been talking shit about another style of podcast. Like
Another style?
yeah, because you know how there's certain styles of podcasts. They're like, there's this one dude like, you want to make a popular podcast? Have one dude that knows have one guy that knows absolutely nothing, and then have like another guy freak out about him not knowing anything.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's with that white dude, the two hoopers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one, you know what I'm talking about, the light skinned dude and then the white
And the
dude.
white
white
dude.
dude, yeah.
That's exactly
I'm
what they're
not gonna
talking
lie.
about.
I know, but like I'm not gonna lie, like I can't even watch that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's some. They got good clips. The clips are good, but
I leave it to them at the end of the day. Like I'm just not gonna watch.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
They have good clips, but some of the content is hard to digest. And I guess you can say the
Facts.
same thing about like every podcast.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
realistically.
none of the clips have ever made me go, I need to watch this podcast.
Yeah.
You know, like
But a lot of people actually say that about people who go huge on clips first, then just organically, because everything that's worth watching is already on the clip.
Yeah.
yeah.
that's a good point.
And
That's a
people
good point.
ignore, people realize that, you know.
Yeah.
That's for them specifically. And funny enough, I saw them out at DreamCon. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, they were out there just walking around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and there's no hate to them. Like I'm just not a fan of that, and I can't assume that the other dude, the light skinned dude, is like just that stupid.
Yeah, you think he's leaning into it a bit?
I think he's leaning into it too much though, like to the point where like, nah, bro, like you shouldn't be a functioning adult if you think like this. You know what I mean? Like, and again, no hate to them specifically, but like I'm just not a fan. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, oh no, this is a bad podcast. I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna partake.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean that's just life, bro. Like you don't have to fucking say something just because you don't like something, bro.
Yeah,
Just leave that shit be.
That's also true.
That's like one of the biggest things, bro. Like just because you disagree with something doesn't mean your opinion matters that much that you feel like you should say something about anything.
Or if
don't
you're-
matter, bro.
Or if you have to get your opinion out, don't tear down the person in doing so. Like voice your opinion without like
Bashing them.
Yeah, using this person as your tagging this person and using this person as your example.
Right.
Oh my god.
Like it's
bro.
different ways to put out information that you don't agree with instead of
Yeah.
directly quoting or mentioning a individual.
Yeah.
Because then that's blatant disrespect. Now,
Yeah.
if you're and if let's be clear, let's be fucking clear. If your intentions is to be disrespectful,
Yeah.
stand on that shit.
It's, I
Stand
agree.
that is my biggest problem with this shit. Like
Yeah.
when people do shit like this. If your intentions is to be disrespectful, stand on the fucking shit then.
Yeah, stand on it. Just do your thing. Like at that point, just let that shit rock. But like, you can't be mad when someone else responds to you disrespectfully. Like, what are you
Absolutely.
doing, bro? Like, I don't get it.
Stand on that shit.
Right.
Stand
Just
on that
leave
shit.
that shit be. Like you over here saying like, oh, this person did this to me. It's like at the same time, like for example, you punch that nigga in the face. You mad he punched you back? What are you mad for?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like I see that shit all the time, and it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Especially on like opinion based topics. Like, yo, it's an opinion. That's the
craziest part.
If we're
wild.
talking about facts,
Like, what are you really arguing at that point?
facts,
Yeah.
then it's different. But
Yeah.
you can't be
Be
mad
at
at
an
an opinion,
Yeah.
bro.
Exactly.
Well, you can be mad at an opinion, but you can't like tear somebody down about their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, for them thinking that way.
Yeah, like
that's stupid.
it's you're literally in an opinion battle at that point. It's like, no, my opinion's more right.
Yeah.
No, you just no, like no, it's not, bro.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking like fact statistics, like
Just I don't know. Niggas be annoying about.
I mean,
that
like,
shit.
all right, like, if someone ever came up and said, you know what, I'm not a fan of y'all podcast. If they at least came with some criticism, like, you know what, y'all could try this.
Yeah.
I would appreciate that a lot more than just them saying that.
I mean,
why did you even come up and say that?
To be honest with you, bro, like I wouldn't even ask them at that point.
No, I'm saying if they followed up with that. Not asking,
and I'm cool with that. Like if they were to tell you like, yo, I don't really like it because of X, Y, Z, I'll be like, oh, word, I fuck with that. Like, thank you. Or if someone were to just blatantly be like, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I've mentioned it in the past, bro. Like my biggest thing when it comes to something is like, if someone were to be like, no, it just sucks. You know what I mean? Like it's objective. They're trying to tell me an objective truth about something that's subjective. Then I'm going to be like, so tell me why. Like give me an actual reason, because if you don't have an actual reason, I don't believe you. I think you're just bullshitting. I think you're lying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if someone were to tell me in general, like, or an example, if they were to be like, I just don't really fuck with it, I'm not even going to argue with you, bro. Yeah. I'm just going to be like, you got it, bro. Like,
because that's honestly,
bro,
that's fair.
That's fair to me.
As simple as the answer is, it's fair.
That's fair to me. And they don't even have to have a reason for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I just hate when niggas lie or just be haters for the sake of being a hater. You know what I mean? Or if you are being a hater, bro, at least stand on the fact that you're being a hater, bro. Like just let that shit ride.
Yeah,
just be like,
said,
I'm just,
Yeah. And like on some hater shit,
hell yeah.
I don't want to see Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Like,
Damn.
like, bro, can we just not show her,
bro, please,
during the Super Bowl?
Kevin,
bro,
we're
please.
about to get fucked up by a bunch of stands.
By the Swifties?
No, by a bunch of stands this episode. We got the Swifty stands, the fucking Nicki stands, and the Meg stands.
Man, we about to get flamed. We probably getting flamed for the last episode too.
No. And it's not against Taylor. It's against the NFL. Like,
bro, they pushed the shit.
Please
they pushed the shit out of that.
Like pushing that shit, bro. Like I understand she's at the game and stuff like that, but please just don't make this about her.
They didn't want a hood. They didn't want a hood nigga in the fucking Super Bowl, bro. It wasn't gonna work out anyway.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
they didn't want a hood nigga in the Super Bowl
because who were they gonna get? Did they have?
It was gonna be. I was pulling for the Ravens
and Detroit,
bro. Detroit shit the bed in the second half, bro. So bad. That shit was ass.
And the Ravens just didn't perform at all.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the whole game, but that shit just pissed me off, bro.
Yeah.
I actually meant like the halftime show.
Oh, Usher.
But they were gonna go for Usher.
No, Usher is still there.
Oh, he is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Swift is just dating one of the football players.
Oh, I thought you meant that they changed it to where she's doing the halftime
She's
show.
fucking watching in the stands. I guarantee you they're gonna pan to her like fucking 30 times, bro.
Oh, because she's dating that one dude, they're making it all
Travis
about. Okay,
Kelce.
I see what you're getting.
Bro.
Okay,
Like,
I
I don't
see
want
what
to
you're
see
getting
that shit, dog.
Yeah,
and like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with Pat Mahomes. I fuck with Travis Kelce. I fuck with Pacheco though. Pacheco's a dog. I fuck with him. But I really did want to see Detroit win simply because of Dan Campbell. I fuck with Dan Campbell, bro. I really do. I think he's a great coach.
Yeah,
he brought that team together, bro. Like, and they haven't been anywhere near here since in what 30 years?
Yeah, since like 1992 or some shit.
Come on.
Yeah, Dan's a good guy, man, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see it and like that, but I mean, you broke the chain, so
yeah,
all you can do is try to build from here.
Facts.
And speaking of like building from here, that nigga Kanye got a BBL.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
That nigga shit. Hey, wait, yo,
Wait,
no, that nigga Kanye got a BBL, dog. Y'all ain't see that shit?
No, go ahead,
that
bro.
Nigga shit sitting.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is
Gus
that?
went.
Bro, that nigga Kanye got a BBL.
He was
bro.
in Orlando, man.
Yeah, Gus was at that shit.
Bro, he was like hopping into a G-Wagon or some shit, and his ass was out, bro. Bro, that nigga just hit up Dr. Miami. I swear.
Yo, no, stop it.
Bro,
no,
y'all niggas not on Twitter for real, bro.
No,
but like,
hold on.
He said, I need a Yeezy ass.
Yeezy ass is crazy.
Bro, that nigga got a BBL. I don't understand why he's showing that shit off like that, bro.
Oh, my God.
He had on like some spandex shit with his shoulder pads, nigga. And no homo, but it's hard to ignore the shit. Nigga, you got on spandex.
He looked like a BDSM football player.
Nigga, this shit was crazy,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie though.
You see it? The picture?
No.
Oh, I thought you Googled
This
it.
pic is tough though.
No, that's hard, yeah.
That pic is tough.
With the face mask?
Yeah, that pic is tough.
How y'all know that's Kanye for real?
It could be someone else. That's a good point,
Yeah,
bro.
them shoulder pads is crazy.
Look at the BBL. Look at it. They got a picture
said,
from
"Look at the
side.
No, I haven't seen anything yet.
That's how you know if it's that nigga. That nigga put a wagon on his shit. What the fuck?
I'm about to type in.
What the fuck wrong with Kanye,
I'm
bro?
about to type in
He said put a
Kanye
wagon?
BBL.
Put a G-Wagon on that shit. Bro,
Kanye West posting like he got a BBL.
no, there's no way.
Hold on.
There's no way that's a real picture.
Bro.
Nah, man. Nah.
Bro, it's a video, bro. And that is the real picture, bro.
Nah, he really tooted up.
Are
though,
you
for
serious?
Real. My bad.
Nah, you good. You good. That's in Orlando.
With the
Did you
fucking,
say he's tooted up?
That nigga,
Yes, bro, that
That
nigga
shit's sitting on his lower back, bro.
dog, that nigga shit crazy.
He look like a Kardashian.
Bro, that nigga got on shoulder pads too. Like, I don't understand what is this look, but whatever.
No, what's
Like, why
happening?
you got on
Nah, that nigga
spandex
is
and-
cheeked up though. I ain't gonna
What's
lie.
happening?
Spandex, bro.
No, what's happening? Why?
I don't know. I have no clue what's
Why
going
the
on.
fuck did he get a BBL?
Did y'all see the thing about a TMZ reporter?
What happened?
What?
So basically, a TMZ reporter ran up to him and was just like, "Dude,
Oh, I did see that. That was hilarious. I'm
Does
happy
your-
he did that.
does your wife? What did he say, Danny? What did she say, Danny? Does your wife have rights or something like that?"
Oh, because she always got her titties
Oh,
out and shit like
yeah,
that?
he said that she's being like, does she not have free will?
Free will, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he grabbed her phone and was just basically like, "Do you have free will? You work for TMZ, right? Do you have free will? Do you get to go home every night? Blah blah blah, shit like that." So he snapped on her ass. But the fact that he snatched her phone out of her hand, the security guard was like, "Hey, chill out, give her a phone." Blah, blah, blah,
Right,
shit like that.
right.
But like, he basically snapped on her ass and was just like, "Don't you, as a U.S. citizen, have free will?" Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah.
Damn.
And he went into like a small rant, but he was 1,000%. This was the most sane I heard Kanye West
Bro.
address something, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And that's the thing that I feel like people overlook about him entirely. This isn't to say he doesn't say crazy
No,
ass
he's
shit.
absolutely still a nut.
Yeah,
but-
he's still very much insane, but like
What did the dude say, macadamia? Oh my god, that shit
Don't do that.
fucking crazy.
Macadamian. Nigga rolled his neck with it.
Go
but
ahead, my
like the
fault.
thing is, like when he does say something that holds weight, bro, like it genuinely holds weight. So I watched
facts.
there's
I
a
get that.
TikTok that I seen
Yeah.
where this nigga said, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it, it hit me. I sent it to Danny one time, but
Was
he
it
said-
like a recent Kanye thing or was it something
pretty recent, about
Okay.
2 years ago.
Okay, that's fine.
About 2 years ago, he said like he was like, I prayed one day for the Lord to take the pain away, take my pain away, and he was like, and then she took my mom. And then
Yes,
he took
yes,
my
yes,
mom.
yes. I saw
and then he
that.
said, I was never able to hurt like that again. It's very hard for me to do that.
That's a deep.
And then there's a clip of his mom afterwards, and I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all still ain't seen Genius?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Bro,
No, but the way that him and his mom were like interacting with each other.
dog.
Yeah,
Dog.
that's sad.
No, when I stand on it, and some people agree, some people disagree. I don't really know, but some people are like, oh, he was always this crazy or whatever. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about that, bro. As soon as he lost his mom, he was done.
Yeah.
And you see it. You see the first 2 episodes of this nigga obviously being slightly delusional, but like, that's what you need to be able to get to where you want to go, especially to the caliber at which he's at.
Yeah.
Fair.
But when he lost his mom, bro, everything went off the rails.
Yeah.
That delusion. So now he experiences like spikes to where he's like, he's really up there or he's all the way down.
Y'all think Kanye does drugs?
Maybe psychedelics.
I think that he's supposed to be on drugs.
I can see him doing mushrooms.
I think Kanye needs to be sober-minded at all times.
I agree. I agree with that. I think that he should be on drugs though, because apparently he has bipolar disorder. I think that
You think that'll
I
balance
don't.
him out?
I don't even
I think he needs
I
to
think,
be on
I
that
think
shit.
sobering up for X amount of time and picking up healthy habits can help bipolar disorder.
I can agree with that.
Medicate.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Gonna be honest, I don't think he should be medicated.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think his medications should be sober mind and picking up healthy habits.
Oh, you
bro.
think he's like this sober all the time?
no, he's
no.
saying that like if he is taking drugs, that he should not be taking drugs and he
Oh,
should be
I got-
sober.
okay.
it's
I got you.
amplifying? It's amplifying. It might help in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but when you're no longer on it, you may have a spike. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he should pick up healthy habits, go to the gym, go work out, go like shit like that, pick up healthy habits. Probably like leave media and stuff and all that shit alone
Stay
for a bit.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And literally cleanse yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Lock in on who you originally are. Lock in onto the old you
Yeah.
because like all this shit is doing nothing but hurting you. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? Nothing is helping you that you're
Because
doing.
yeah,
right
I mean, let's be real. Kanye is a genius at what he does, man.
Absolutely.
now.
He's
you
incredible.
already a B up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already made it. Now you got to take care of your health. Take care of yourself.
Facts, bro.
You got
Take care of your-
kids, man. Take care of your kids.
So if he's on psychedelics, I honestly think that's just as bad as being on meth. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Especially
Like,
with what it can do to you psychologically.
especially with your medical history, like with mental health related issues and shit like that. So
Right.
There was a dude that I went to school with, bro. Like one of my boys, for real. Like at one point,
you worked at McDonald's.
No.
All right.
No.
He don't smoke on
At one
Newports.
point, we were going to the gym together and shit like that, and he ended up having to go to rehab and shit. But
Damn.
yeah. Because like at first he was cool. Shit was pretty normal. He did struggle with like depression and shit like that. But then it got to a certain point where he just started abusing psychs like a bunch.
Yeah.
And that shit started fucking with his head to the point where and like the shit that made me sad about the whole thing was like he was in there, he would hit me up like every now and again, just kind of like talking, whatever. It was more so after the fact. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh yo, I wrote a book about like what I was thinking about when I was in there. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
He sent me the book and everything like that. I read through pieces of it. I was like, this shit is insane, bro. It's insane. It was an insane, like, and I didn't read a lot of it. I really didn't. But like, from what I did read, like you could tell he was struggling because of the things that he had did to himself. But he was also like self-medicating to be able to kind of get himself out of that like original mental space.
God damn.
We went to school with him. I won't say his name.
No.
We went to
I mean,
school
is
with
he
him.
okay now?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Haven't heard from.
got it.
Yeah. Damn. Just disappeared.
Yeah. Speaking of disappearing, Universal Music Group is taking away all
What
the
a
music.
transition, Kevin. Good job.
Taking away all music off of TikTok. So if you got any trending music right now on any of your TikToks, go check them because they probably muted.
Man, the Chinese hate us, bro.
Yep.
The Chinese.
Yeah, but I had a few songs that got muted, so I had to switch them up. Switch
had
up
to
the
re-up.
audio.
Yeah. So
Switch
I
up the
actually
audio type.
have the statement from TikTok in response to Universal Music Group.
You sure you want to read this?
I've been practicing.
Okay.
I've been practicing. Here we go. It is sad and disappointing that Universal Music Group has put their own greed above the interests of their artists and songwriters. Despite Universal's fake narrative and rhetoric, the fact that they have chosen to walk away from their powerful support of a platform with well over 1 billion users that serves as a free promotional and discovery vehicle for their talent. TikTok has been able to reach artist-first agreements with every other label and publisher. Clearly, Universal's self-serving actions are not in the best interest
Lock
of
in.
artists. I got it. Of artists, songwriters, and fans. Period.
All right. There you
There
go.
we go.
Nah, that
You
was
did pretty
smooth.
good.
on,
You
man.
did pretty
I'm
good.
proud of
That's
that.
a solid
man.
80. No, I would give it about a 93.
90, yeah.
I'll take a 90. I'll take a 90. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hooked on phonics.
No, I agree though. UMG is just a bunch of fucking selfish scammers over there, bro.
Yeah.
Just trying to take niggas' money.
If y'all didn't know, we did a Kanye versus Drake a couple years back,
in the
about
day.
2 years back, and Universal actually sent us.
Shout out Gus.
Yeah, shout out Gus. Universal actually sent us an email telling us that they took down our video,
Damn.
and if we do some shit like that again, we will get in trouble.
No, it's gonna be on fucking Spotify. Is what it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
it's actually they took it off of Spotify.
What?
Yeah, they took it off of Spotify. Yeah.
Huh? They took our episode off.
They took that episode off.
Bunch of hating ass niggas.
Stop playing with them, bro.
Yeah, Universal Music Group has been
Terrorists.
I mean, yeah, that's a great word, but they have been known to
Musical terrorists.
to be very greedy. There's no leeway when it comes to using music, and honestly, the where we're at right now with music and streaming and everything like that, it feels like a step backwards.
Yeah, it feels very early 2000s.
Yeah, the fact that you're not allowed to use a song because they think you're gonna make money.
Especially in the era where like Reels, TikTok, everything can help make your
It
artist
boosts-
blows up.
yeah, it
like
boosts it.
Right.
It seems so like backwards.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're assuming that a minute part of a song is going to take away from someone going to find the full version of the song.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like if I hear a 30-minute clip of a song, I'm like, wait a minute, that's fire. I'm gonna go download that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep going back and listening to the 30-second clip of that song over and over and over.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're assuming that that's gonna keep happening with TikTok is just.
I just think I
wild.
think that based on that, like after you both worded that, I think that they're just not willing to share.
Yeah.
Simply put, like they're just like
they want the cake to themselves.
Yeah.
which is stupid. Like if your artists ultimately leave happier because of the fact that their music can be found on TikTok, why wouldn't you push that?
Right.
Facts.
So I mean, like that brings me to there's a I'm not sure if you've seen it. I think the dude's name is like Jaden something, the basketball player. No, bro. There's this clip of his highlights going around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's from. They put a song over it. You know, like how recently people been putting like slower tracks over their highlights and shit like that. So this nigga had like this most indie ass song on there, bro, from this girl.
Mm-hmm.
But niggas are loving that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas are loving it. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that shit real quick.
I mean, I'm glad you said that because now this is like the perfect time
She's
for
blowing up, bro.
This is the
Like-
perfect time for up and coming artists, independent artists, for them to get their shine.
Absolutely.
Because as Universal is taking their shit away, then
Put the songs out. Let the creators use them.
yep,
Facts, bro.
this is the best time for y'all to put out your music, man.
I'm 2 days into college and I'm 3 lectures behind. There's this guy, let's name him Colin. He said he wants to be mine.
But it doesn't really sit with me quite right, because he doesn't really like the things I like. And I keep
when I heard it, I was
knocking
like-
myself out of my dorm in the middle of the night. I wake up kind of wired and I wake up kind of cold. And I wake up kind of tired, but I'll just sleep in when I'm old. See, I don't like breaking rules, but don't like
Independent artists, y'all.
Bro. And then when I saw the highlights, I was like, these highlights are tough too.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part.
Everybody's telling me that I'm doing so well.
The song-
I try to trust them,
I ain't gonna hold
honestly,
you.
I find
The
it
song
hard
bang,
to
too.
If I need
This is a
more,
cover of her
I need
song, or
rest.
that's the actual
Her
song?
actual song.
Try my
Gotcha,
best
gotcha,
to
gotcha.
tell myself, I say out loud, it's fine, I'll figure it all out.
Yeah, send me the name of that song. That
I
shit
got,
is
nigga,
a-
I sent that shit to you right now. Nigga, I
that
looked it
shit
up
is a
yesterday.
bop. That shit is a bob. Wait a minute.
So my question is for Universal Music Group and all the labels, if you are not allowed to use the music in TikToks, Instagram Reels,
It's free marketing.
videos, whatever, why do you own the music?
Monopoly.
What's the point?
Monopoly.
Why are you hoarding? the
Why
music?
are you hoarding the music? Like,
And then at the end of the day, that is like free promotion.
yes.
Like you can still you can make TikTok. If someone takes your song, right?
Mhm.
Takes a part of your song,
Mhm.
you can make TikTok search the song and still put your name on the song. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
like they're not taking credit for like your song. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, no,
the
no.
original sound.
Like YouTube has finally figured out a way that if you do have copywritten music, there are some artists that allow you to still use it and you don't get a copyright strike.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a way to go around that whole situation where you don't have to worry about losing money.
And even then, like I still don't fully understand it, because if you ultimately get the publicity or you know, I guess just people flocking towards you that you were looking for, then isn't it all worth it? You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
just don't understand that. I don't understand. From a business side, I understand their angle.
no, I
Yeah.
don't.
Like I understand the angle of like almost like keeping everything to yourself. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I wouldn't take that route personally,
Right,
because I would definitely just be like, bro, leave that shit out there because I want my people to eat at the end of the day.
I
Not
think
even that, bro. Like if your goal is to like make the most money,
I agree. Yeah. No, trust me,
this
I
is
agree
a
with
bad
that.
way of doing
It's a
that.
terrible way of doing it, but the thing is, they have so much money that they're probably not worried about that specifically.
That was crazy.
no, it's on what you
Alexa?
call it? Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I think
What the hell?
yeah, that's hilarious. I think one of the reasons why they're doing it is because record sales, physical copies of record sales are pretty much gone. No one buys CDs. No one buys the actual songs on iTunes. It's probably like a 1-2% of the fucking entire world that still buys physical copies of song or physical copies of CDs and actual songs on iTunes. So
Facts.
I know they're relying on streams solely, but there's still other ways that they can go about that.
Yeah, and it's not like people not making money on streams, bro.
People barely make money on streams. You make like half a penny,
Bro,
That is fucking
per
crazy.
one stream.
That is insane.
I don't find that to be true, bro.
I think it's on Spotify. They do
Yeah, I
have
think that's- I think
they do
that-
have the statistics out.
Bro, but like, look, think about this. Like, just like YouTube, which is a streaming platform and shit like that. Everybody on YouTube gets paid differently.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
Duke, I just saw a video of Duke talking about it too.
Like, everybody doesn't get the same rate per 1,000 views, right?
Right.
Right or wrong, babe? So, like, I'm sure
They don't let niggas know that.
I'm sure
That's
Spotify and shit like that is the same fucking way because it's a streaming platform at the end of the day. Like, you may make a penny because your audience isn't that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Isn't that what's the word when they come back? When it's not
Recurring.
it's not a recurring audience. You're not pulling the traction that's needed, so you may get paid a penny, but Drake is getting paid $1 because he's having people come to our website. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'm because there's no way that niggas would even put their music on Spotify anymore if they're not getting paid for
I
it,
guarantee you that's like some sort of like that gotta be, especially something like Drake, that gotta be like some sort of NDA discussion.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
even think
them
it's
niggas-
NDA. I just think the people who get the traction gonna get paid. Like
But,
DDG had like I forgot how many plays he had in a month or some shit like that, but it was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
He said, "Nigga, I got paid for this shit."
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is like
Like-
where it would become a situation of like now they're changing the structure and like going into the system and changing it for an individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I feel like Drake would probably be like, this is a meeting that they have with Spotify, lock that shit in and he moves on.
Probably,
you know what I mean?
but my thing is like streaming right now is a monopoly. There's no other way you can really hear music besides
That
streaming.
is true. That is
So
true.
even if you were like, oh, I can't, man, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go do this myself.
What you gonna go
What
to
are you
LimeWire,
gonna
nigga?
do?
You going to LimeWire?
What are
nigga?
you gonna do? Are you gonna go door to door and hand people a copy? Like, there's no other way, and that's the same thing with YouTube.
Nah, I just thought
You know
about
what I mean?
somebody
Bro.
being like, bro, I'm not streaming nothing, nigga. And the
Bro.
nigga sitting at your house listening to your music and shit while you play it like this.
Yeah, like you hear that shit.
But what I'm saying is just like niggas getting paid from this shit, bro. Like
Oh,
I don't
agree with
I don't like the cop out that like I'm not making money off of Spotify because that just has.
I was
to
gonna
be
say you
false.
probably just don't have as much
I was about to say
staying
that,
as you think. For
that's
real.
probably more like independent up and coming artists,
like,
kind of
that's-
thing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I
'Cause they're trying to make a
1,000%
living.
that the small rapper from Michigan is not going to get paid the same amount that Drake is going to get paid, bro.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
That's
it's-
common sense though.
Or Drake would not release his music on Spotify no more, bro.
Yeah,
if y'all want to disrespect me and only pay me 50 cents for getting y'all 1 million views, bro, I am not putting my music on there.
I
no
think
more.
Erykah Badu came out and said that shit a few years ago. What? Remember? It's like she had beef with I forgot who it was. It might have been, I don't know. I'm kind of tweaking, but she had came out and said like, no, fuck, I forgot her name. She was in either way, but she was saying that like, oh, I'm gonna take all of my music off of this streaming platform because like there are other people making more money to me and I get more streams or whatever the fuck. Or I forgot what it was and I forgot the logistics of the whole thing, but it's the same concept to where like Drake would just ultimately take his music off if
that were the
he's-
case.
Yeah, if that were to actually be the case.
if y'all playing with me like that.
Yeah.
Yo, I just want to say, like, most rappers do not get paid for their streams. It goes to the label.
Facts.
They get paid for like
It depends.
shows and
It depends on the
merch.
artist too, and the artist.
Yeah, because
contract.
if you have more leverage
Yeah, but
too.
if you're like
Like
a
it-
newer artist, you're not gonna see any streaming money.
yeah, if your contract is shitty, but who is that just did an interview and they own
Yeah,
like
but they say like all records now, record deals nowadays are 360 deals.
no, it's
Oh,
an
that's
artist.
terrible.
No, it's an artist who on a 70-30 right now.
70-30.
And then fucking Benny the Butcher.
Oh, Benny?
He's on a 70-30, bro, and he get all his bread. He was just on the podcast saying that on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, he's got a 70s. He's get the 70.
70-30, yes.
Oh, that's okay. See, that's a solid. But Benny,
It's probably because Benny had already came with his own.
I was about to say, yeah.
His own like fan base, you know, like Russ kind of gave that recipe to people. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah. You've mentioned that in the past.
All right,
definitely.
buddy.
If you know,
Not a fan of that nigga, bro.
Honestly, I
Not
hate
a
it,
fan of that nigga.
I'm sorry, bro.
yo, Rush makes more money than like your favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because it all goes to him.
he's objectively very talented.
I don't think he make more money than Rod Wave. You think so?
I don't know. anything
Hell
about
yeah.
it.
Hell nah.
We're gonna have to look that
Hell,
up.
bro,
Look
I
up-
remember Forbes
get them
came out with a
stats
list not
going.
long ago of like most paid actors, rappers, and he was up there, like top 10.
Damn.
I don't know.
Damn.
My boy's selling out arenas all over the U.S., bro. Every show sold out. So I don't know.
We gotta wait
It's
for
kind of
that.
hard to compete with, I feel.
We're gonna have to wait for that 2024 list.
I'm not even going off of Forbes.
Oh, it could be skewed.
I'm gonna go off of the shows. how much Rush made at his last 10 shows?
Yeah.
You gonna go to a Rush show or nah?
Who?
You.
Man,
Nigga
come
said
on,
who?
man.
That nigga
Come on,
said
man.
who?
I'll go with Danny. If
For
Danny
research
I'll go with
purposes.
Danny, bro.
Yeah.
I'll go with Danny just so I can see my nigga enjoy his favorite artist, bro.
Yo, relax, bro.
I no, for research purpose only. We're gonna be back there with notepads, just like taking down. Like, okay,
Don't bring me to no Rush.
This
show,
bitch
bro.
brought her
That's another
stones
thing.
in.
See, like Russ is completely independent. What's his name is, I forget who you're even talking about, that, small person.
The disrespect. That's crazy.
Benny
No, I'm
was
kidding.
small
Shout
person.
out Rod Wave. I know you're not listening, but you're cool.
definitely not a small person.
Even if he is making
That was
money
crazy. Definitely not a
on
small
ticket sales, bro, like it's going to the label.
They get a good.
It's going to the label.
I know they get a good because a lot of I've heard a lot of rappers and songs talk about like most of their money they get from shows. So I mean, like,
but it's still, they admit it's a 360 deal.
mm.
Because it's the only way that labels can even really make money nowadays.
Bro, if you really think about it,
Especially hitting niggas on,
a
on
record,
that advance.
bro,
at
a
first.
record deal is pretty much just a loan. If you can go
Yeah.
to the bank and get
They
a
own you.
loan, I think you'll be okay. At least the bank won't tell you
Well,
how
no,
to
They'll,
release your
will
music.
tell
get
you
the-
a record deal, whatever
you get the
money they
backing,
give
though.
you is
You
you're
get the
supposed to
backing.
use it for marketing, production, features,
Yeah.
mastering, engineer, all that shit.
That shit
Yeah, I'm
sucks.
feeling it. That shit
Yeah.
is nuts. But
Yeah. Whatever amount they sign you for, that's not yours.
That's crazy.
That's for the album. So
Facts.
yeah.
Y'all can keep that shit.
But speaking of something that's nuts and crazy, pause. So we can wrap up with this, but
Mhm.
I had a friend today.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. She was saying that I'm gonna just paint the whole scenario for you guys.
Mhm.
She said, I am not going to talk to this guy because one, we're 2 years apart.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He is still finishing up school and I am in my career.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. So I gave her a bit of a pushback. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, but y'all only 2 years apart. And yeah, you're in your career, but if you're cutting off someone who's like chasing the dream and trying to finish,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of like not immature, but like you're not thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah,
And,
it's a little preemptive.
So I
to
gave her
you.
a pushback on that, but at the end of the day, your options is what you make your options, right?
Absolutely.
So boom. But then she continued to say, I like my guys educated. Okay. So I'm like, okay, you can be educated and not go to school.
Facts.
You can be highly
I
educated.
met some smart niggas that didn't finish school, bro.
You can be highly educated and not have a degree.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, you can't be educated and not have a degree. I said, no, you're talking about being a scholar. You
Yeah.
can't be a scholar and not have a degree.
Right.
She was like, no, I like my guys to be educated. I was like, you can be educated and not have a master's degree. You can be
100%.
educated and not have an associate's degree.
Yeah.
100%.
And so basically we got into an argument about like that. And she was like, no, I see having a degree as being educated. I said, no, you see having a degree as being a scholar.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like she was just basically saying that she don't want a guy who doesn't have a degree, and shit like that.
specifically.
Mhm.
And I was like, that seems kind of like vindictive. That's the right word.
It depends on how it's used.
It seems like
Shallow?
yeah, it seems
Shallow
like nasty,
would be,
like
yeah.
That's shallow.
like why? Or and then she begins.
It's elitist. That's how I see it.
Elitist. That's a better
Ooh,
word,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good word for it. Elitist.
ahead,
and then she was like, and then she began to say, fuck. She was basically like, yeah. I was like, bro. I was like, if I'm an electrician, I am educated within this field.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's electricians that know way more than you do with your master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, electricians are smart as fuck.
Smart as fuck.
Bro,
And
I have
that's
a
my
client
point.
who is one, and that nigga is like one of the
Dude,
smartest
they're
people I know, bro.
Smart as shit.
You have to learn theory first off to even be an electrician. But
I
go
didn't
ahead.
even know that.
Absolutely. And I was like, she was like, yeah, but I don't like blue collar workers.
Oh my God.
And then I began to get into what
Oh, that's some hating ass shit. Bro.
I began to get into like my misogynistic bag, I guess you can say. And I was like, well, like how I look at blue collar workers are like, they are the men of the country.
Backbone of society, man.
They are literally the backbone of society.
Yep.
And I was like, I feel like if I'm in a female's body, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like blue collar workers would be some of the first guys I would go for instead of like some uptight sedity master's degree having ass motherfucker who's probably stuck up.
Yeah.
Working
Rather than someone who
Terrible. This girl sounds terrible, bro.
she's actually a funny girl, but like she definitely can come off as elitist because she obviously comes from privilege and shit like that. But it was funny hearing her like side of what
I'm just curious. What is she like? Like white, Indian, black, Hispanic, Asian?
she's white.
She's white.
Okay.
But her
Danny was
family,
like, makes sense.
She's white. but this is what I told her. I was like, because she said this. She was like, I'm my family's from Libya.
Okay.
And I was like, wait. And she was like, so I'm like black. I'm African American. I was like, no, you're not. Your family, your tree colonized.
Yo,
Like,
people are so dumb.
No, she was joking. She was
I
joking.
hope so.
And I was like, that's your strike 3. It's Black History Month too.
Yeah, I was like,
that's your strike 3, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
we were joking, but like
being
but
from Africa does not make you black, yo.
Her family
Stop.
is from Libya, and she understood like the joking.
Okay,
of
thank
what you
God.
call it.
Thank
She
God.
wasn't serious.
All
in that.
right. She got
But,
that's
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just going off like it's kind of hard to have the opinion because it's an all male podcast. But I feel like blue collar workers are like the best men to like. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I'll tell you right now, bro. As a blue collar man,
As a blue collar man, big
as a
fucking
blue
Dan.
collar man, bro.
Mhm.
Like I know a lot of you degree motherfuckers can't change a fucking tire.
Mhm.
Like you guys
Facts.
can't change a light bulb. Like you guys can't
Yeah.
like regular shit that you should be doing around the house for your woman. Like how you sound being a man calling the blue collar man to come over to your house and fix your pipes, bro. Come on, bro.
Pipes is different. let's say that. Hold on, Danny.
plumbing can be a bit difficult.
All right, bro. Also, honestly, not for nothing. Like, it's me being for real. I guess in Florida, I can understand why she might feel that way because she's not exposed to like blue collar money. But let me tell you something. Up here, blue collar motherfuckers are getting
Paid?
paid.
No, it's the same
Hey.
down here. It's the same down here, bro.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
the same
I
down
can
here.
agree with that.
You just got to be willing to work, and it's the same thing in New York. Like it's a bunch of niggas that don't want to work in New York, and it's the same thing in Florida too,
Yeah.
The thing
or,
is, like,
or New Jersey.
people just like the posh aspect of not being a blue collar worker, bro. That's
like-
literally
Yeah,
what
it makes
is.
them feel better. But that's like also it comes from like an elitist mentality, which
I can agree with that.
I agree with Key. It's like kind of
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you're looking down on those people.
it's disgusting. Like
Yeah, it's fucking insane, bro.
it's fine though. Like, bro,
Is there anything specific that you wanted to say about that, or like you wanted us to chime in or something?
Yeah, I mean, y'all can give y'all because maybe y'all might not feel like. Again, it's kind of hard for us to disagree with it because like
It's our own subjective.
yeah, and if we do,
yeah.
you would kind of be like shitting on someone
for
who's
their
in the-
own, yeah.
in the
Right.
podcast who's a blue collar worker, but
Yeah.
like But like, I feel like if we had a woman on the podcast or something like that, she
Bring her on.
time, man. But
bring her on. The thing is, like, the only thing that
I'm
I
gonna
would
bring her
say,
on.
yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
great.
I'm gonna bring her on.
yeah. The only thing that I would
Here's
say,
another thing that I feel about like people from school, like people that are educated, as she says.
Scholars,
like-
scholars.
Yeah.
She gave me my point for this because we have arguments back and forth, and she was up, right? She was up because we had like a tax argument, and we had to call her dad, who's like a successful Tallahassee law firm owner, shit like that. So we asked him like the tax question, and she was right. So she was up, and this tied us. So yeah,
y'all niggas be having just
got
debates,
tallies.
See who got see who up.
This is honestly how I feel. I feel like the way school is set up nowadays is not even to create critical thinkers, and I think that's everything. That's what being smart is being a critical thinker.
I can agree
and
with
being
that.
able to like think things through and think for yourself and not having to rely on like how do I say it? Like nowadays people are just meant to
go through the motion,
learn off of what's written in black and white and not go through that process of trial and error and I'm not even just talking about life experience, like I'm literally talking about like
their careers.
Like even like let's use politics, right? Like if people see something in the newspaper, like it's scripture to them. Like they don't even they can't even
they can't even break down the other
to
side.
a conclusion of what's really happening unless it's like written in black and white. Do you guys know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I totally get that.
They don't even have and this is Danny, I know you missed a few episodes, but I basically went through some shit in like real life with situations where I just think people have trouble with complex thinking and it's called executive thinking in the therapy world. It's called executive thinking, and that just means thinking on the level above you, like thinking on the level outside of your norms, your situation, what you see in front of you.
Yeah,
You
being
understand what I'm saying?
considerate, basically.
Yeah.
And not even being considerate, like valuing the other side's opinion, and that is or the other situation's opinion.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of these quote unquote scholars and new generation, or I'm not even gonna say new generation. It's pretty much all generations, but like how you gain that knowledge is through like actually challenging yourself.
Yeah.
To
consider the other side,
like actually build elasticity in the brain to like bounce things off of different.
Dude, exactly.
Like,
and that's how I feel a majority of educated people are.
Yeah. And
like, have you guys ever seen that YouTube clip where it was like a line of people like from really educated to not really educated, and they lined each other up on who they think is the smart, have the highest IQ.
Yeah, you're talking about it has that white backdrop.
Yeah, right. And then there was this one dude who was like a Marine in the military, and he took the IQ test and he came out like number 2.
Yeah. Out of
smartest
everybody.
person in the room, and like the bitch that was like, I don't know, I don't think you're that smart because like you're in the middle. She was the last person, bro, on this IQ test.
She failed. She bombed the shit.
That's
out
what
of
she
it.
gets.
Yeah,
Man.
Again, because like if you tell these people to like explain something to you, what they're gonna do is they're gonna go refer to the book and read out from the book and then tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I remember in that video specifically, the girl was like, "Yeah, I'm like a biochemist. Like I'm like super smart, and I have like some papers that I'm gonna be doing." And she was like in the middle of the shit, bro, bashing that nigga, bro. And the nigga was sitting there the whole time. He was just chilling. He's like, y'all. He wasn't even saying something like, "Y'all think this, y'all think this." He was very much like, I mean, they feel the way that they feel. I can't really do too much. That nigga cooked their ass on that test,
bro. And I don't mean to like make this into like we hate smart or people who think they're smart type of thing.
I do want to say
like
something about the girl specifically, though. Like not about.
Yeah, you can say it. Because I'm gonna go
so the thing is, and this is why I've said in the past, we're all hypocrites. I guarantee you, if I find a dude that she likes, like looks wise, and has a decent and makes a little bit of money doing what he does, I'll make sure that nigga's a plumber. She'll date him.
No. That I presented that to her. I was like, now if this guy wasn't in school and you quote unquote wasn't in two different parts of your life, would you talk to him if he was a plumber or something like that? That's when she said she really doesn't like blue collar workers, but she'll be open to it. So like, I give her that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
so she's saying like naturally that's not her route, but she
goes after the pilot with the master degree. She goes after blah 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 the scholars. You know
at least she's open to it.
But
yeah,
she
the fact that she's realistic about that, I can fuck with that.
Yeah. Like she and that's why I'm saying like she kind of like leans into the jokes. Or it leans into the elitism a bit. That's why I think she'll be good for the pod. She'll be a good guest.
Yeah.
And she also brings like, she's white, so it's a white woman, and we can argue. We get the chance.
I'll tell you why I don't think it would be good for her to come on the pod. You know why?
Why?
Because it wouldn't be fair for her. Like it would be all of us who most likely disagree with her versus her.
So the thing
that
is,
might be
bro,
good.
I don't want her to feel ganged up on. You feel me?
No, like the thing is, bro, like we won't.
I bully her every day. She's good.
So we don't even have to like. All of us don't have to chime in. You know what I mean? Like, because like if you watch hold on, bro. No, you can. That's fine. But like the thing is, like even with the situation with like Jonathan, you weren't here like 2 pods ago, but with Jonathan, he was talking about the iPhones. Keith was going in on that nigga. Sheldon was going in on that nigga. And Los was going in on that nigga. And while I was laughing the whole time, I was like, let me stay to the side, bro. Like, I don't want to jump in on this because it's going to make it worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
It's the same concept. I would just let people talk. And then, like, we would obviously have some sort of, like, revolving door in terms of, like, conversation that we could have with her. I feel like it would be worthwhile.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
plus, I think it would be entertaining.
Yeah, at the end of the day, she is a very smart girl. But, like I don't want to sound like a bunch of crusty old niggas on this podcast, but I feel like a lot of these kids or these people have like trouble with like executive thinking skills. And I would like to give an example going back to the military. If we're doing a road recon or if we're doing a convoy route clearance, that is my job. That was my job. Part of my job, right? Route clearance. So we clear the roads, make sure there's no bombs on the road, right? If I'm going down this busy road, this quote unquote road that is normally busy with a lot of people and shit around there, and I'm going down this road on a specific day and I see fucking 5 people on this busy road, executive thinking skills is saying like, this is not fucking right because why is there only 5 fucking people on this busy road? That is executive thinking skills. But I feel like, and this is a simple form of what I'm trying to say, but I feel like a lot of these quote unquote educated scholar men that she says she was looking for, I think they would lack some of those skills, like interpersonal communication skills. Like this person has trouble communicating because they they may be smart as fuck, but they have shit interpersonal communication skills. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. That's true. I've met some of the smartest people in the world, like the dude that we had brought up in the gym. You know what I'm talking about? You said falling out of his shoes and shit. It's funny, bro. It's dead ass though. But one of the people at the gym too is like, he's like, bro, that nigga is a book wizard. He's a genius when it comes to that shit. But he's like, but when it comes to like talking to people, he's like, that's where it gets a little weird.
Oh, yeah.
But it just makes sense. I've met some people who are genuinely some of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, but then they just don't know how to talk.
I was about to say, like a lot of times, a lot of people give up like their quote unquote street smarts for the book smarts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Or they're just not born around it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, or not having to think in that capacity. So it just doesn't make sense.
I think it's the lack of having to think in that capacity, bro.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, like
or
a lot of the time,
experience.
it's usually lack of experience.
Like
lack of experience in the specific situation. So like it's, I don't know. Some people just kind of,
they never had to be put in those kind of situations.
Yeah,
you know. So that's usually how it goes. That's usually how that shit goes.
I think that's about it on my part.
Yo.
Yeah. Peter, go ahead and let these YouTubers know.
All right, y'all. We're about to listen to some fire shit, and you can't because you're not on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
There you go.
Right? Apple Podcasts?
Yep.
All right. So, as you know, this is your opportunity to get on over there. If not, we're cutting it off on YouTube. Go have yourself the day you deserve. Give us 5 stars on all the other like podcast shit. Give us a thumbs up here. Share our shit.
Subscribe.
And if you want to be on, DM one of us.
Facts.
Yeah, subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.